Ladies and gentlemen, we have the chance to hear from Sarah Cowan right now. Let's give it all up for her. Thank you.
Welcome to the SaraCowanRecycreation's Jewelry Seminar. Pablo Picasso once said, "Everything you can imagine is real." It sounds like a confusing quote, but my interpretation is that everything you can imagine, all the ideas in your mind, are real in an intangible sense. What we want is to take them from that intangible sense to become tangible objects and beautiful jewelry. How to do this? Step 1. Get inspired. Inspiration normally is influenced by your mood, but there are a couple helpful things, according to About.com, that can help you to get inspired in making your jewelry. Look at jewelry in magazines or in stores. I went to Paseo San Francisco a couple weeks ago, and I came home bursting with ideas. Just being in that atmosphere will give you a total new sense of jewelry, and it'll really inspire you. Being in that atmosphere, being around stores, being around the beautiful jewelry in stores, it's a great tool to use. Second, Google. I love Google. Google is really great to search ideas. If you have a glimpse of an idea that you want to use, you can just Google it and it'll really help the flow of ideas to just come to you. And you'll get inspiration. Think outside the box. Just be creative, go crazy. Don't do what's normal. Think outside the box. Find potential in everything. There's not one thing that you can't create into something new. Take this badminton racket. Looks like a badminton racket, kind of useless, but find potential in it. This racket has potential. I see potential in it. And I'm going to use it to make something really creative. So why don't you do the same? Find potential in just about anything. Or a power supply. Computers. I mean, it's a power supply, kind of weird and boring. But no, find potential in it. This holds so many treasures of just beautiful things that you can just search and dig into, and you can find potential in things, even like power supplies. Yes. A woman that really found inspiration in just about anything was Annie Albers. She used everyday objects to create jewelry, even during World War II, where things were short in supply. As you can see, she used bobby pins, washers, corks, and bobby pins as well. And she really thought outside the box, which is just an example to follow. Use everyday objects. Use things that wouldn't normally be used to make jewelry. Ligia Diaz was also inspired she's a modern designer. She was also inspired in Annie Albers' work. These images were taken from Refinery 29. And as you can see the similarities between Ligia Diaz's designs and Annie Albers' designs. If I go back here, you can see the similarities, can't you? But Ligia Diaz was inspired in Annie Albers' work and took that inspiration in her own path, led it in her own direction. And that's what you need to do. Look at an image or a piece of jewelry and find your inspiration in it. Follow it and lead it in your own way to create something personal and fun, creative. I was also inspired in a picture on Google by Lily Dawson. LilyDawsonDesigns.com is where I got this image, and you can see this necklace. I really connected, when I saw this image, I really connected it to things I already had. This earring, which was really big, and I didn't like it. So I said, oh, hey, I connected it to this image, and I said, I could create this into something different. So I created it into this necklace, following the inspiration I found in that picture to create this necklace, which is really what we're striving for, right? Look at an image and follow where it takes you. Connect to things you already have and recycle. Second step, be creative. There are no limits to what you can transform. You can see this is a necklace made out of a watch, clock. This is out of a bottle top. This is out of a spoon. There are really no limits. You can transform anything. Don't look at things as what they are. Look at them as what they can be. That's really the key to doing this and creating things that seem like rubbish into something beautiful and new. For example, this cable. When I first saw this cable, I thought, oh, a cable. But then I looked at it as what it could be. I looked at it like, this could be something else. I looked at it as a camera. I saw a camera and I connected it to this cable and I said, I could turn it into a camera necklace or a robot necklace or this owl necklace. Look at things as what they can be, not as what they are. Be creative. Final step, I think it's a really important step in this process, is synergize. There's Webster's Dictionary's definition of it, but my short definition is just to make all the parts in your creation work together. Take that step back and check if it's all working together before putting it all together. Because if you put it together and then see that it doesn't actually work, all your work has gone to waste. Take that step back, make sure it synergizes, and your piece of jewelry is in harmony with all the pieces. Finally, oh, and also if needed, you can change it. Just take that step back, check it out, change it if needed. Finally, I want you guys to go through this creative process with the objects you have in front of you. Look at that safety pin. Think of something that could give you inspiration. I'm going to help you out. I made a necklace out of these safety pins. You can see. This could give you a guide to get inspired. Think of things that could bring you inspiration to make something out of these safety pins. Secondly, be creative. Don't look at it as a safety pin. Look at it as what it could be. It's not a safety pin. It's just a tool you can use to make something beautiful. Thirdly, synergize. You can all put your safety pins together. See what looks good. Be creative. So now we're going to take a 10-minute break from this seminar, and you can do that creative process. And if you, my name is Sarah Cowan, you can look at my website called recycreations.blogspot.com and contact me if you need me. And don't forget that everything you can imagine is real. Just make it tangible. Thank you.